I'm Steve with This Week with Cars, and today I want to talk about the Austin Mini Moke. The Austin Mini Moke was a military version of the Austin Mini Cooper that won races and rallies throughout the world. The Mini Cooper went on to become a cult icon. The Austin Mini Moke was developed originally for the military. It ended up becoming a huge failure and was then developed to be sold to the civilian market. After this, it became an icon of its own. When the military developed the Austin Mini Moke, they were looking for a very lightweight vehicle that could be thrown from airplanes with parachutes and land wherever the troops needed them. They were designed to be stacked one on top of each other in what they called a moke stack, attached to a parachute and then pushed out of an airplane. The Mini Moke ended up being very bad over uneven terrain. Although it was designed to have bumpers that troops on each corner could pick the vehicle up and get it out of a stuck situation, it was really no good off-road. After Austin ceased production of the Mini Moke, it was then built by several other companies throughout the world. Today, all electric Mini Mokes are being built, which are not street legal and can only go about 45 miles an hour. You may have seen a lot of videos on the Mini Moke before, but I'd like to give you an in-depth look of what a Mini Moke is. You can see on this side of the Moke that there's an access hatch here held on by quarter-turn fasteners. I'll take this compartment off. Underneath this compartment is a storage compartment on this side. Located behind this is all filled by the fuel tank. On this side of the Moke there are 3 access panels and another on top. The first 2 are storage compartments, and the last is where the battery lives. You need bolts to remove this one, but there are quarter-turn fasteners to get to the terminals on the top of the battery. The instrument panel on the Moke is very basic. You have a light switch, a wiper switch, your choke, and your ignition switch. On the dash is just a speedometer and a fuel gauge. Down here is what they call the magic wand shifter. Many people replace these with a more modern unit. On some later versions of the Moke and Mini, the turn signal indicator flashes when you turn the turn signal on. Just a couple straps hold the bonnet down. And underneath the bonnet you'll find the 850cc original engine. After BMC gave up making the Moke a military vehicle, they released it to the public in 1964. The Mokes originally came with the 848cc engine and were built until 1968. Moke production continued in Australia and Portugal long after the British-made Moke stopped production. Today, Chinese fully electric Mokes are available and share some parts in common with previous versions.